Good morning. Good morning. It is Tuesday. It's Tuesday morning, y'all. Tuesday morning. How does everybody's Monday go? Mine was a little hectic, but I'm fixing. Hold on. I got to fix this camera right quick. I got to fix this camera. Good morning. Good morning, Chad. Good morning. How we doing? Where is my camera settings? Good morning. Good morning. There it is. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Hold on, I gotta fix this camera right quick. Normal tracking there. There we go. There. Well, thanks. Good morning, Grace. Good morning, Barb. Good morning, Margaret. Good morning, Sharon. Good morning. Good morning, Jules. Good morning, Dee. Good morning. Good morning. How we doing this morning? I think your mic is too close to the AC. Oh, the heater. Is that what you're talking about? Hold on. Good morning, Eliza. Let me move it. Is that better? Good morning, Pearl. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. So this morning, could it just be I can barely hear you? Maybe, possibly. You can't hear me? Is everybody low on the volume? You sound like you're in a tunnel and there's a lot of back noise. Let me stop and restart it. I don't have a loud fan on. It's the same as I have every day, so you can hear me fine. Okay, TikTok, I'm going to stop you and restart you. So come back and join. I'm going to stop and start. And now, go back. I'm going to say, you can hear me over on YouTube, right? I have to tell you, I wish I could figure out just how to do this one. But problem is I don't have enough followers. Good morning. Good morning. But my followers are growing on YouTube, so I appreciate you guys over there. Really appreciate you guys. Okay, settings. Let's try this again. Content disclosure. Save. Continue. Go live. Let's try it again. See if I still feel like I'm in a tunnel. Maybe. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see if anybody joins. Let's see if anybody joins. No. Quit. Good morning. Good morning, Marnie. Good morning, Tammy. Eliza, does that sound better? Let me know if that sounds better. Hopefully. Good morning, Dee Dee. Good morning, Barb. No, it does not sound better. I don't know what the problem is. I wonder, where is... You can't hear me. What's with the sound? That's what we're trying to figure out, Miss Cynthia. Why is it doing that? Does that make a difference? Sounds like the fan. No, that is weird. Okay, I'm going to reboot my phone, guys. Good morning. I'm going to reboot my phone. I will be back. Let me see if I can fix that. I'm just going to send everybody over to YouTube, guys. You guys work just fine. So let me reboot this phone. Power off. Power off. I like the YouTube better, but like I said, I don't have very many followers here. So if we could get some more followers over here, we'd be good. we would be good because I don't have the restrictions over here. Hey, quit that. But I have to say, the community over here on YouTube is growing quite a bit. So I appreciate all you guys. I appreciate. By the way, the jacket yesterday was a big hit. Everybody's like, where did you get that jacket? I was like, I made it this morning. And they're like, the one lady goes, I have a heck of enough time just making myself a cup of coffee, and you go make a daggum jacket in the morning. I'm like, yeah. She didn't say daggum. I said daggum, but you know. We're gonna see. Did y'all enjoy watching the jacket yesterday? I'm gonna move this around. I think it came out cool yesterday. I think. I wished it would have been like probably an inch bigger than it was, because it wasn't quite big enough, but it was okay. You didn't watch it yet, Barb. It turned out really cool. It turned out really cool. So thank you. Okay, so we're gonna try TikTok again. So because audio was not playing nice. Audio was not playing nice. So we're gonna try it again. Settings. Go live. Oh, thank you, Fran. It turned out really cool. It turned out really cool. So we're gonna see. I'm back on TikTok, so we're gonna see if it works. Joel's, is that better? Good morning, Tammy. Thank you, Marnie. Thank you. Thank you. Hopefully better. I don't know what's going on with my audio. Good morning. Tammy, is the audio better? Can you guys hear me okay? Under the sea. I don't know what to do to fix it. Why is it doing that? Good morning. Let's do this. I turn that off. Okay, I turn that off. Does that make a difference? Is that any different? No. I was say, because I didn't think I have my heater on every morning. I am gone. Any guys got a idea? Do I have? The only thing I could do is, let's see if my sound is not. Yeah, hold on. Let me see if I can get it going on this other phone. We are having technical difficulties this morning. Okay, I'm going to swap over to the other phone, see if we fix. Yeah, my phone is not playing nice, so. Yeah, hold on a minute. to see. Okay, is that any better? Can you guys hear me better? It's gone. What the heck? What the heck was going on, guys? Yep, better on your end. Okay, I don't know what the hey was going on, but needless to say, something with my iPhone. I don't know what's going on with the iPhone. So you can hear me fine over on YT, guys. You can hear. Okay. Let's try this again. I got to find a charging cable for this phone. Hold on, because it's at 40%, and I don't think it'll stay good for 2 hours. Woohoo! Yeah, right? So let me find a charging cable right quick. That way we can plug it into the laptop. That way we can plug it in. Plug it in. Hold on. I think I have. Oh, that's the other one. Which one on over there? Okay. Hold on. As you can see, I haven't had this phone on in a while. And it's like, I'm going to turn the volume down on that. Okay, be right back. Hold on. That one. Plug you up. Plug up the phone. Thank you. Okay. Yay. Okay. Now we're charging. Now we won't die. Okay. So you guys can, oh, my hair is like fun this morning. So you guys can hear me now and we can see you. Thank you. Thank you. That is very sweet of you, Miss Irie. Okay. So we're going to have some fun this morning. So this morning we are doing freestanding lace. For me, video, what did you say? Video clear over here. Okay. All right. Whichever way you guys works for you. Yay, we're fixed. We are fixed. So now we are going to we're going to hoop some freestanding or some water soluble stabilizer, because I got two designs we're going to do. I got them from E. I can share those with you after the fact. One is a thank you for the heart me. Thank you guys. One is a Valentine's theme. Thank you very much. You got to wave back to him. So one is a Valentine's theme and one is like a doily. So I'm going to do the doily over on the other machine. Coffee. Yes, we need coffee this morning, y'all. We need coffee. Thanks for the repost. Thanks for the shares, guys. Thanks for working with me through the troubleshooting this morning. So you got to do troubleshooting every once in a while. So it happens. So, but anyways, so one is going to be like a Valentine's theme, and that's the one we're going to work on over here. The other one, I'm going to load the bigger one over here, and it's going to be a doily. It does keep it live. At least I'm not throwing y'all over the thing on a roller coaster ride. I was telling my husband this morning, I'm like, I was like, all the ladies went on a roller coaster ride yesterday morning with the dogs. So yeah. Oh, thanks for the reminder. I can turn my heat back on. Because otherwise it gets cold in here. It's a little chilly outside. It would be a little cold if I wasn't able to leave the heat on. So I have to figure out what's going on with my other phone. So otherwise we can use this one. Not no biggie. It's just a spare phone anyways. Yes. Good morning to Blazer. Good morning. He's down here chewing on things. He's like, I'll see what I can chew on. Okay. Anyways, the water soluble stabilizer. Where we at? I think it's this one. So I always put this one wet and gone. Okay. So this is that one. The view. Okay. So this is the water. Good morning, Sherry. Good morning. So I always put a W in the inside on there. So it turned out awesome, and everybody at work loved my jacket. So I want to thank all y'all for your help yesterday, because y'all, I couldn't have done it without you. I totally could not have done it without you. So thank you. Thank you. Dude. He's like, okay. So water soluble stabilizer. So I use slap bracelets to keep stabilizers closed up. I should get a few of those. That's a good idea. That's a total good idea. So good morning. Good morning. I'm back, Cynthia. I'm back. I don't know what's going on with my other phone. So we're just going to use this phone. We will just use this phone. We'll just leave it hooped on here. So it works. It works. So we're going to hoop some water soluble stabilizer. And oh, hey, Pearl. Welcome back. But yeah, this is it has a W in there. So should be the water soluble. So we're going to go hoop. We're going to hoop this in the bigger hoop, get the one freestanding lace going. Then we're going to come over here and we're going to do some, like I said, I have a Valentine theme one. Being Valentine's Day is the next holiday, I believe. Besides Martin Luther King is on Monday, I believe. So let's go ahead and hoop this one. I've already got it sent to the machines. And like I said, I can share those designs after the fact if you guys want. We're going to hoop this one, hoop this one, hoop. I don't know what it is, but his scissors are always the ones that pop up. It's like, oh, hey. So this is a 9.5 by 14 hoop, y'all. So 9.5 by 14. So we're going to come over here and I'm going to move y'all back. We're going to unplug you. I'm going to move you back because we're going to hoop it over here in this other machine. Come here. We'll go to embroidery, Wi-Fi. We're going to grab that freestanding lace. Embroidery data does not include enough. Oh, that's fine. Set. That says 53 minutes. So we're going to start it. And then that way, that one can go. Say okay. And so it's got 2 different colors on it. So we've got pink. We're going to go pink. So we're going to go ahead and hit start and let that one start. Because it's got a pink. We're going to use a pink, and then I'll figure out the other color that we're going to use with it. I'm almost thinking, who likes pink and brown together? Anybody like pink and brown together? I like pink and brown. I don't know why, but always seems like really pretty colors together. So I'm thinking we're going to do a brown. I think we're going to do a brown with this pink. So is what I'm thinking. So we're going to let it stitch out. And like I said, this is a doily. So it's one that I found on E. If it stitches out okay, I will share out that design. I'll be the tester. I don't want you guys stitching it out if it doesn't stitch out okay. So I have had a couple lately that just did not stitch out very well. So I wouldn't recommend, but brown goes with almost anything. It does. It does. It totally does that. So we're going to let that stitch. I always worry about the freestanding lace. And with the freestanding lace, each piece of embroidery it does connects to the other stitch. So I'm kind of interested to see. This is stitching out. Kind of cool. Stitching out kind of cool there. Very cool. Mirror. Oh, sorry. Thanks for the reminder. There you go. Is that better? Okay. Awesome. That one's good. Seems to be stitching okay, guys. Seems to be stitching okay. Great to hang freestanding lace in a window, especially butterfly. Oh, Marnie, I hadn't even thought about that. So is that going to be because I don't know, Grace. I don't know. So I'm kind of curious to see how it stitches out. So okay, looks like we want the next color. We already want the next color, which I decided we're going to go with brown. So let me grab a brown. Put that down there. Put this is going to go there. And I think this color brown is going to go good. So I don't use the thread stand in the machines because I just don't like trying to keep. So I have a thread stand that I get, and they're not very much, guys. You can get them on A or your local quilt store. It's like under $10, I think. Brown. But I like using the thread stand instead of the ones that are in there. So I may have to do, so I've got some stuff hanging at work, so it's kind of cool. So this one says 6 minutes. I'm kind of excited to see how this turns out. So we're going to let this go. We're going to come over here and we're going to do a Valentine theme one. You guys want to do a Valentine's theme one? Freestanding lace here. Come over here. I just had my power cord. I was like, where did the power cord go? If I forget to plug my power up, laptop will die. We don't want the laptop dying. So, good morning, Miss Amy. Good morning. How are you? How are you, Miss Amy? How's Mr. Charlie doing? Okay, first thing I got to do is, great, he should be home in a few. Hey, that's exciting. That is exciting. That is very cool. I'm excited for that. So, good morning, Grace. Good morning. So, okay, so I'm going to come over here. We are going to 100 days old yesterday. Well, that is so awesome. He's come a long ways. He has come a long ways. I have a lighted white birch tree that I hang freestanding lace hearts on for February. Oh, how cool is that? Very cool. That's a cool idea, Marnie. That is a very cool idea. So I'm going to change out this foot. We did enough sewing yesterday, guys, with that one. 8 pounds. Congratulations. That is awesome. It's about what my kids were when they were born. DJ was 8'7", or let's see. DJ was 8'6", and Damon was 8'7". So, good morning, Dolly. Good morning. Good morning. So we're adding the embroidery foot back on there. And as I always say, use your screwdriver. Just give it a little cinch. Give it a little cinch, guys. You don't want to cinch it down hard because then you can't get it off. But just a little bit of cinch. Yours were 10 pounds. Wow, Miss Amy. Wow. You had big babies. You had big babies. That's crazy. I was a 10 and 3 lakes late, and wow. Me quilting with my fun. Okay. So we're gonna load. Okay, so this is a about 4.5 by 5. Like I said, I found both these designs on E. 4.5 by 5. Will you fit in here? Let's see if it's going to fit in here. I don't remember how big this hoop is. It will. Okay. We're going to use that magnetic hoop. I'm going to hoop this other stabilizer right quick, y'all. Okay. And they're just like, do I put in a new? I think I'm going to put a new bobbin in. It's like you start out and you have some. This is how I end up with all these bobbins here. I end up coming back and reusing them on smaller projects. On the smaller projects, and unbothered. Y'all, I got so many stitches on this machine, it's not even funny. I got lots of stitches. Okay. Lots and lots of stitches on this machine. So we're going to hoop this. And so what color? I need 2 colors. I need 2 colors, y'all. What 2 colors you want for the heart? Because it's got a heart and then it's got the word love in the middle of it. So give me 2 colors. I'll let y'all choose. Y'all get to choose. We could go a green and a pink would be cool. Because I have, let me show you. Hold on. Because I have a fun. We could do these 2. Y'all want to do with these 2? That's all stitches. I think we'll do these 2. Okay, we're going to do these 2. Let's do green as the heart and pink as the love. How about that? We'll do green as the heart, pink as the love. Green, because I think your heart's first. Hot is first. I think it's going to be pretty. I think it'll be pretty. So we're going to go ahead and hit start. So this is going to take about 21 minutes to stitch this out. So like I said, this is a like 4.5 by 5. And I got to go swap the other one out. It quit. bobbin should match. White will show on back. I think we're going to be okay with that, Marnie. Good morning, Miss Lisa. How you feeling? Vicky, I'm sorry. Can you do me a favor, Lisa? Put yourself out of office on the calendar, if you don't mind, for the week. Please. I'm going to move you guys over for a minute. Okay, I'm back. Stay there. All right, so we're going to do freestanding lace, guys. So these are going to take a little bit to stitch. I'm trying to think what else we could do while we do this. I'm kind of liking the green. The green is kind of cool. Hey, no. Ah. Puppies, guys. Puppies. So I'm thinking what I can do is cut fabric while these stitch out, guys. Cut fabric while these stitch out. I have a couple orders, and you guys got, there we go. So this one takes about 37 minutes on this one. The other one takes about 58 minutes. That's the only thing with when you're making freestanding lace. It takes a while to stitch them all out. Takes a little while to stitch them all out. So make a bowl cozy or a rope coaster. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for joining. Anybody joining? We're doing freestanding lace this morning. We're doing some freestanding lace. We have two different ones going. Let me look. I did, Miss Lisa. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks for the follow. So freestanding lace. What that means, here, I'll show you. So these little butterflies are freestanding lace. So what it is it's literally all thread. All thread is stitched in there. And with the all thread stitched in there, yes, good morning, Ree. Good morning. So with the freestanding, it goes in stitches, just really tight. And when it does that, you end up with just your thread, and it's called freestanding lace. So have you ever patched stabilizer to reuse? I have, Marnie. No. What I can do is I can show you, because I have these stitched out. These are freestanding lace because we're going to be using them for a 3D project again. I haven't been able to, yeah. So what I can do is let me go get some warm water and I'll show you guys how these work. Tell us about puppy adventures. Does he walk with you on a leash? He does. He does. Yeah, let me get some warm water. We'll do these. He does walk with me on the leash. He actually does really well. I got him a, what do you call it? The harness. He likes to do the harness. So the harness works out really well. Put those there. Stay there. So let's do this. I'm going to, while you watch that, I'm going to go get warm water right quick. And I'll show you how freestanding lace works while these stitched out. It works best with like boiling water, but my water comes pretty hot out of the spigot. So I'll show you guys how this works. Put you guys back this way. Put you back this way. Can you use something like heat and bond to turn them into, all right. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So that's actually what you would do. This thing is gonna fall over. Don't fall over here. Stay there. Yeah, that's actually what you would do is, and we can do another live. We did patches one day. We did patches, so we could actually do patches again. So we could actually do those again. I'm gonna take this towel. Lay this out. My small spaces, guys. My small spaces. So these are all stitched. These are all stitched on water soluble stabilizer. So what we're gonna do, a regular harness or a no pull that adjusts while you're walking. It's a regular harness. It's a regular harness. I'll show you here in a minute. So with this, we're using just a water-soluble stabilizer. So what I'm going to do is you try and trim around as much as you can before you drop it in there. So what I'm going to do is we're going to drop. And it's weird. The stabilizer just goes by. And literally this is just thread that is stitched in on this stabilizer. I'm gonna let it sit in there for a few. That's hot water. Hot water. Ow. Ow. So it literally, so we're going to put them over here. I'll be using these for a 3D thing that I'm going to do. And I'll show you guys here in a minute. I'll grab a couple of them. I've got a couple of them over here. It takes quite a while to stitch all these out. We need to do another 3D project. You guys want to do another 3D project? As you can see, I'm wanting to do a pink, like a pink and purplish one. So move you over there. Bring this. You guys down there. Let that suck up some of that water. You could use a paper towel or a towel, or yeah, it's really fast how the water soluble works. And hotter water. If you use hotter water. Does that sound right? Hot, yeah, hotter water, yeah. It actually works really well. So and y'all, these are cool. Check them out. How cool is that? I'm trying to get it where it should. There we go. But yeah, we have all these little ones. I'm gonna be making. I'll show you what we do with these. Right? Is that not cute? I like the pink and the purple. I like the pink and the purple. Get another drink of coffee here. I'm excited because the heart and this doily is going to be cool too. I'm excited. So yeah, they're going to be cool. I have all the, I'm thinking of something with some butterflies. So I have some different butterflies. I have some little purple ones in here. But I have a bag of stuff that we're going to do too. So but let me show you. I'm going to take these, put these in here. This is my container that I keep adding more to. We're going to add more to this. We'll use this towel here in a minute for the ones we've got going. Let me show you the, are those Anita? They are, Marnie. They are. So Anita Good Design, y'all, has got the most phenomenal flowers. They've got the most phenomenal flowers, guys. I know they're a little pricey, but they're worth it, guys. So I'll show you, I've got 3 projects that we did with the freestanding lace. I'll show you all 3. And we're going to have some more fun because I have one that I'm wanting to do. It is costly, but look what you can do with Anita. Look what you can do with the designs that you get from Anita. So you catch it. What you do is you catch them when they're having the sales. Catch them when they're having the sales. So I did this one. Turned out really cool. Hey, that is my foot there, dude. And then I decided, I was like, well, I can create my own bear. So I created a bear. And on the bear, we did a green one. We went and did a green one on the bear. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow. And then I think this is my favorite one, guys. I think this is my favorite. I really like the way the brown and tan came out with the little V I put up top. So this one I created myself. This one I created that bear myself. So I kind of like what I did. So like I said, you learn the process. You know, don't get me wrong, I learned the process from Anita Good Design. But we created our own. So and I do have those lists that I'm working on the silhouette for to do some more. So, and I will offer all those to you guys. So, but I think it turned out cool. I am really liking it. I like the bear too. I really like the bear. So it came out really cool. Thank you. And I do have these available. The bears are available on my site. So I'm going to swap over the next color on this doily over here. Thank you for joining. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. So we're going to swap over. I'm going to let y'all see how this green heart is turning out over here. Come over here. That way you guys can see how that one's going. Dude. Move y'all back a little bit. Move you back a little bit. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let me put these back. I only have so much room here. So. I think what I'm going to do is I have some fabric I need to get out. Thank you. I enjoy doing the Anita Good Designs. They're a lot of fun. And I mean, once you do what do you call it? Once you create something, think outside the box and create some other things, you know? It's like the picture hanging on the wall. Over here. Good morning, Ray. Long time no see. How are you? Yeah, a friend of mine gave that to me for my birthday last year. I think it was last year. So, oh, this one. So the shadow box or the other one? So the shadow box is an actual. My friend made this one. Yeah, that one my friend gave to me last year. So those are actually both gifts. So both gifts on there. So I have a quilt I'm gonna make. It's a little controversial quilt that I'm making. But so I'm gonna cut out the other fabric that goes along with it. So oh, those pictures. I don't know where she got them from. That one is a metal. That one's actually metal. So I have no idea where she got it. So, but it's kind of cool. Thanks for the follow, Penny. Anyways, so I'm making a quilt. Like I said, it's, do you use AccuQuilt? Is Worth the bite. Marnie, I do use AccuQuilt for quite a few different things. For quite a few different things, not for everything though. So depending on what you're cutting, it can be good, it can be bad. So quit. No. He's like, what are we doing? He's gonna say hi. So this is the harness I got. I was telling you about the harness. So it just has a little harness on the back, and he does good. For quilt blocks, Miss Amy, yes, I do use them for quilt blocks. I like to use them for cutting the squares and stuff out. I'm making a quilt using the 2 blocks sewed together like you showed us and cut in the center. Oh, awesome, Pearl. Very cool. I love that one. He is a puppy, Taylor. He is a puppy. He's about, what is he, about 15 weeks old now. So he's a Pomsky. He is a Pomsky. So, yes. He's not going to be very big. Oh, thank you. His name is Blazer. So, yeah, it worked out well, and it's funny. I have to show you. So he ended up tearing the harness. So I ended up had to sew it all back together. The joys that you can do when you have a sewing machine is like, oh, he tore it up. Well, we'll just sew that thing back together. And now that I've sewed it back together, he's not tearing it up anymore. So he just fit right in. He's happy as could be. He is happy as could be. So, aren't you? He's like, I'm good. And he's very protective. I have to say, it's like I take him outside walking and stuff. If somebody else, he like stops, backs up to me, stands beside me and starts barking at him. Yeah. But he's a good dog. Yeah, you're a good dog. I know. You're a good dog. Taylor, no, he was actually, he was the last of the litter. My son had gotten one and he was the last of the litter. So, the last dog I got, it was a rescue dog and I had sent it, to my sister-in-law. She lost her dog. So, I gifted him because he was already potty trained. They weren't in a situation they could do potty training and stuff. So, they ended up with Trigger, which he is spoiled rotten. I have to tell you, that dog is spoiled rotten. But this one we got from them. So, but he was the last one they've had. So he's cute. We like to do rescue dogs though. I like to do rescue dogs. I'm going to swap out this thread right quick. And then we'll continue because I'm going to, good morning. Thank you. It's easy to get attached, Nancy. It is totally easy to get attached. You are right. You are totally right. I'm going to put the pink thread. We got about, what does it say? 16 minutes for the center. So the green is done. Now we're going to do the center. I think the green and pink is going to be pretty. The green and pink is going to be pretty. Yeah, it's easy to get attached. Totally easy to get attached on there. So not usually. The Pomsky just happens to be the dream dog my husband has wanted for years. And of course, a lot of the Pomskys are like thousands of dollars, and I'm not paying that for a dog. I'm sorry. There's rescue dogs out there that are available, all those, and he happened to come across this one, and they're actually second generation, so both their parents were Pomskys, and it was $150 for the dog. So I'm like, okay, this is my husband's dream dog. I couldn't help but get it for him. So I called my son, and I'm like, go get that last dog. Go get that last dog because it's going to be your dad's. So that was my husband's Christmas. So. But yeah, so my son's dog, his Pomsky is like 3 times the size of that one. So this was my mom's room. This was my mom's. So my mom loved ladybugs. So every once in a while, I got to use her coffee cup. I kept her coffee cup. This is going to be, so this, he's going to be my dog. You're right. But he's attached to both of us. Is your retreat full? It is not full. What's the easiest way to get in? I can click on. So if you go to the third post on my site and screenshot it, and you can then hold on to the QR code and it'll take you to my site and you can get in. Both the retreats I have open. So the 2-day retreat is open, and then the 1-day retreat in March is also open. So go get in, guys. Go get in and come join us for the 2-day. But the 2-day abstract is going to be a lot of fun. Okay, cool. Yeah, come and join. We're going to have fun on that 2-day retreat, y'all. I am excited, and I'm going to be doing some giveaways during that time. I'll be doing some giveaway. We'll probably give away some mug rugs. We'll give away some keychains, some stuff that we've made during our lives. So that'll be kind of cool. That'll be kind of cool. And like I said, there's going to be that grand prize that somebody is also going to win a quilt that you guys get to choose the theme. Or whoever wins gets to choose the theme, and we'll be making it online. We'll be making that quilt on live, so you'll get to see your quilt and the process of it being made. So thank you for the follow. Thanks for the follow. And like I said, that 2-day virtual retreat, it's a virtual retreat on Zoom. So you will be able to see the class online in Zoom. And if you want to show me what you're working on your side, you can show me your side. You do not have to. You do not have to. But show me your side. Show me what you're working on. Show me your machines. If you're having issues with your machines, we can do that. I mean, we've got 2 full days. We're going to go 9 to 5 both days, and that's Mountain Standard Time. That is Mountain Standard Time. So we'll have lots of fun. But once you do register, I send you the information over, let you know what you need to have available for that day. And there is no pattern for this. This is abstract, y'all. You make your own pattern. You make your own theme. So it's going to be lots of fun. It'll be lots of fun. And 6 and 7. Good morning. Good morning. How are you this morning? We are doing freestanding lace this morning. Thank you for the heart me. Thank you for the heart me. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. So let me show you. Let me show you the fabric that I have. Like I said, I have an order for a quilt that I'm doing, and I have fabric. That's there. So it's gonna be. My husband actually helped choose this fabric, so he did really good, I think. I think he did really good. So we have these 3 fabric choices. So these 3 are going to create a block. So I'm thinking we're going to do an X block to that. So an X block is going to be with these 3 fabrics. So I have these 3 fabrics, right? He did. He goes, I think those 3. So we were like going through fabrics. He found the patriotic fabric. He went to the quilt store with me, and look what he did. So my husband's pretty good at this, right? This is going to be cool. So I have those 3, and then the panels were 40% off. I couldn't help but get panels. So let me get this one off here, but I'll show you. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. Let me show you. But this is going to go along with that quilt. And then there's so I'm going to actually cut these up. So each one of these will go into a corner. So I'm thinking 1 in each corner, and then maybe 1 on each side. Maybe 1 on each side. So it's going to be a patriotic quilt. So I don't know if I will show the quilt online, because it's kind of, there's a few people that don't like the idea of what I'm doing. So, but it was a request. It was a request, and I think it's honoring. But there's a few people that don't. So, but I think it's going to be cool. Right, Bev? So I think check this out. These are going to be, you got American flags here. You got American flags. But any of y'all that want, they can scroll, right, Bev? Any of y'all that want to see the quilt, I'll show you guys. If you guys want to see it, I will show you guys what we're doing. So, so we'll have all these 3 in there. Thank you, Coolest Dad. Thanks. So, let me show you because we have, so another thing we're going to do is I'm going to hide the county. So we have patches that are going to go on it too. So the patches are going to go on. It is, Becky. It is totally, it's crazy. So, okay, you guys will, I'll show you guys the quilt. I'll show you guys the quilt. Anybody that judges, like you said, scroll away. Scroll away. I agree, Marnie. I mean, I was in the military. I love the idea. I think it's honoring. I just think it's honoring it. So we'll have this one on. So there are going to be one of these on each corner. I said I'm hiding the county that way. And then one of these on each corner. So I'm going to see if I can get a few more patches from them. And then that way, but I think it's going to be phenomenal, guys. I'm excited about it. I am actually excited about it. So I'm thinking it's going to be cool. I think it's going to be cool. So, and they're going to hang it up. So me personally, I think it's honoring. I think it's honoring. So, right, Irie? So I think you're right. So it's like, I got to fix the thread over here on this other one. So it's gonna be bigger, probably close to a single size. So I don't do big quilts. I can't do big quilts because, do you want to see the flag? So at the local quilt shop. So because they gave me the flag. It's not a big one. So this is the flag. So it's not a very big one. So it's going to be the one, and it's going to go, this is going to go in the center. This is going to go in the center of it. So this year is 250-year anniversary of the United States. So I think it's honoring it. So that is going to go in the center of that quilt. And then I'm going to do the squares and then the other squares around it. And then I'm going to put the patches for the sheriff's office within it. So I'm completely proud to be an American. I am totally proud to be American, and I think it's honoring it. So that's what we're doing. That is what we're doing. So I think it's going to be cool myself. Okay, y'all get to see it then. If y'all want to see it, y'all are going to see it. So, all right, coolness. Well, thank you. I'm excited because, like I said, especially after the fabric that my husband found. So I'm like, that's phenomenal. It totally works. I think that there's a lot of us that are proud to be in it. Well, awesome. Good morning, Grace. How are you? Good morning. Let me fix the thread over here. I'm going to show you guys how this one is turning out because, y'all, this is turning out really cool. Thanks for the follow, Sandy. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Sandy's Feline Friends. How cool is that? I always love all these different names. I love all these different names that come on here. So it's very cool. So welcome to the live. I appreciate you joining the live. Anybody that's on here that is new, we are on Monday through Friday, 4:30 to 6:30 in the morning. Thank you for the heart, me, Shannon. So Monday through Friday, 4:30 to 6:30 in the morning. And we're always doing something new. You rescue cats. Well, that is awesome. Well, thank you for doing that. The jacket turned out awesome. Would y'all like to see the jacket? Let me fix the thread on this other machine. I will grab the jacket and I will show y'all how it turned out. I think it turned out like coffee. Yes, coffee. Thank you for the coffee. I'll go get the jacket and I'll show y'all how it turned out. I'm thinking Dolly Parton. Y'all have y'all seen Dolly Parton's color? What is it? It just came out of my head. Good morning, Miss Nikki. What is it? Quilts of a color. Coats of something. Coats of something. I'll think of it here in a minute. Ordered some quilts to make one. Awesome, Tammy. It was fun. I'm saying go a size bigger. I should have went like an inch bigger on it, but I still love it. Guys. Let me show you this one over here. Oh, I got to fix my camera again because it normal tracking. Coats of a mini color. Thank you, Amy. Thank you. Coats of a mini color. I appreciate it. Thanks, Barb. Thanks, April. I was like, I know that there's, I was like, it was in my head. It was in my head. If y'all have not seen that movie, you've got to see that movie. It is gorgeous. So let me show you how this is going. Check that out, guys. Check that out. I may have to move you in a little closer so I can get over here. There we go. I'll be right back. I'm going to grab the jacket. I'm fixing the thread here first. And I'll grab the jacket. Isn't that turning out pretty? That is going to be so gorgeous. It's got about 5 more minutes on there. 5 more minutes on that. Don't fall. Don't fold. Okay, I put the jacket on. And coats of a mini color, guys. Coats of a mini color. Didn't this turn out awesome? Check this out, guys. I'm excited. I'm excited how awesome it turned out. Right? And y'all, we did this yesterday. So I lined it with the flannel. Because, like I said, I'm not a real big seamstress. But like I said, I wish I would have gone like an inch bigger. We used the Bella pattern. I used the Bella pattern, but I did not. So I used the Bella pattern to cut it out, but I did not use the process she did because it's very comfy. It is very comfy. So that was the pattern I used, but you can watch my video because you can see the process I used. But if you use the process I used, I would go like an inch bigger than there. Awesome, April. Yes, you should create it. Like I said, I wore this yesterday and everybody's like, where did you get that jacket? I was like, I made it this morning. It was kind of fun. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Pearl. Thank you, Dolly. Thank you. Yeah, I'm in love with the quilt. The quilt. Well, it's a quilt. It's a jacket. So, and we have the pockets. So I have that very same quilt I ordered. Awesome, Irie. I'm loving it. I'm loving the pattern. The pattern is just gorgeous. So I have a quilt because on next Tuesday, guys, we're doing the hoodie one. Oh my God! Add a button in the middle so you can close it. The problem is it should have been a little bit bigger. So I don't know. I did. So these are lap quilts. So I had to do 2 of them. So luckily I had ordered 2. My mom is going to get one for her birthday. Oh, how awesome. Add loops. Oh, good idea. That's a good idea. Add a button loop. Okay. I might just do that. You can't see very well. So let me scroll down there. Okay. Is that better? I'm showing. They have things, clips with chains so you can attach on both. Oh, okay, Gracie. I'll have to check it out. What if you made a flange in the front for a solid strip down the front? Okay, you're talking language I don't know what is, April. What's a flange? I'm not a seamstress, so this is something that I don't usually do. Did you leave? I did. I left the pockets in. I left the pocket, but I'm thinking what I'm going to do is like a blind hem stitch though on the pockets, because on the pockets, I'm thinking I'm going to do like a blind hem stitch around it. So a strip of fabric. That's a possibility, April. Not a bad idea. You could do like a solid, like we could do like a solid color on there. I don't know. I'm kind of liking it. I like the way it fits. Like a button brand on each side. Zipper. I don't think zipper would work. You could do a top stitch around. Yeah. It looks like a kimono jacket band. Well, I kind of like it. I like it without the collar. So, like I said, next Tuesday, y'all have me doing the hoodie. So I got to do some Googling, unless anybody has an idea on, because I got to look and see how we're going to do this. So, because I'd like to have it cut out prior to the thing. So, if any of you guys have the idea on how to do that, headed to work. So glad I found. Thank you, April. It was very nice meeting you. So we're on here Monday through Friday, 4:30 to 6:30, and I do have replays. So very nice to meet you, and welcome to the fun channel. Welcome to our fun channel. Yeah, I like it open. I like it open too. And if I think about it, found on Amazon, shawl and wrap clips. They are cheap. So yeah, please do send me a link, Grace. That would be awesome, because I think I might make another one. I got the pattern at the local quilt shop. I just happened to go by the local quilt shop because these things have just gone crazy right now. So, and just to see if they might happen to have the pattern. They had two. So, I got the pattern. So it's kind of pricey, but there's some other patterns online that you could get too. So, but I got this one. I got this one at the local quilt shop. So let me put this over here because this one got done. This one got done. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow, y'all. Check this out. How cool is this? And actually, the back doesn't look bad. The back doesn't look bad, even with the white thread. Even with the white thread. So let's trim this out. We're going to trim this out, and we're going to throw it in that water. We're going to, right? Y'all, you got to do something for Valentine's Day, right? Yeah, the back looks good. It actually doesn't look bad at all. It doesn't look bad at all. So let's come over this way. I'm going to move y'all over. Move y'all over here. And then that way we can see what we're going to do. So I'm going to take this out of here. What did I do? There it is. Take that there. Like I said, if you have a magnetic hoop, make sure you keep these. When I first got magnetic hoop years ago, I didn't keep them. I'm like, what do you need those for? Well, you find you need those if you have them, because trying to get them out of there is fun. So now what we're going to do is, like I said, when you have these, thank you, Angel. I appreciate that. Have you done a hug quilt? No, I don't know what that is, Grace. What is a hug quilt? I don't know what that is. So we're going to trim around this. Because you're going to see, I'm going to show you here in a minute, that you have all this stabilizer on the inside of here. Back there. So you have all this stabilizer on the inside of this. So what happens is this is water soluble stabilizer. So what happens when you do this, we're going to drop it in the water, y'all. We're going to drop it in the water and you're going to see what happens here. Thank you for the follow, Julie. Thank you for the follow. So we have the water. So we're just going to drop this in here. So we're going to drop that in there. The water's not as warm as it was. So we're going to let it. This is cool, guys. This is cool. I will share where I got these patterns from. I'll throw them up on there so you guys can get them. Because this one's turning out cool, and I'm thinking that one might be cool too. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We're gonna take that there. Break this over. I just sandwich it in with a hand towel. You take that hand towel put it on there and it kind of sucks up the fabric. So a shawl, Grace. Share what you're talking about, ma'am. Share what you're talking about. Maybe we'll do that. I like new ideas. So, okay. So let's come back this way. I'm going to come back this way. We're going to check this out. Okay. So this is the one that we just did. So you've seen that it had all of that stabilizer on the inside. It had all that stabilizer on the inside. Well, being it's water soluble stabilizer, what happens is when you drop it in that water, it all dissolves away. So this is going to be cute, right? I'm loving the pink and the green. Hug quilts are quite popular. Send me some information on that. Because y'all know we do whatever on here. We can do hug quilts. We can do a hug quilt. Why not? So yeah, I think the pink and green. What do you guys think? Because I mean, we had to do something for what do you call it, for Valentine's Day coming up. So with the theme of Valentine's Day coming up, we had to figure that out. It's a cover for someone in a wheelchair, Margaret. Okay. Yeah, it was fascinating. So this one took 37 minutes to stitch this one out. This one took 37 minutes. That is cool. Yeah, we need to look at that up. We may have to make one. Y'all want to make one online? We can do one. I'm kind of excited about this one. This one came out cool. I'm excited about this one. Somebody on here sent me these, so thank you for that. I appreciate it. And when it dries, it'll some of the glue will be left in it. So when it dries, it'll be stiff, which is cool. It's kind of cool. Cool. It's not stiff yet, but it will be. It will be, because if you leave it in the water longer, it'll not be as stiff. Or you can take and wash it. Somebody told me that you take and throw them in kind of like your dry cleaning bag, or your like bags that you wash, like your bras or something in. You throw these in there and throw them in the wash, and they're like soft. They're soft. Or you can leave it like this, and once they dry, they're stiff. So I'm thinking these need to be stiff. I'm thinking these ones need to be stiff. So thinking we're gonna let that dry. Let that one dry on there. You can use your iron too, like a mesh laundry. Yes, like a mesh laundry bag. Yes, correct. I made my sister a walker bag. She loved it. Very nice. Oh, very cool. Thank you. The other one over here is almost done stitching, y'all. This one is almost done stitching. So we're going to be looking at, because we have a doily going over here. We have a doily going on that one. So y'all, we've had some fun this week. This has been cool. Very cool, because we did, what did we do? We did the bag tags. Where did I throw them in the drawer? I think I threw them in the drawer here. Because we did bag tags on Monday. That was kind of fun. And y'all, anybody that's wanting, for next week, anybody that's wanting the kit for the lanyard, I have kits. Go hit my SITE and you can find, I have a picture of the kits there. I did quite a few of them up on there. So I've already had a couple people order. So if you guys want the kit for next week, let me know. Because when you order, I ship that day. So that way you'll have it for next week. So let me see. Where are you at? There they are. There they are. Yesterday. So y'all, I had fun making these. Who had fun making these? The bag tags was fun. I showed my husband, I'm like, hey, look what's going on our bags. Because One's got his name on it, and one's got my name on it. So they're both very cool. Both of them very cool. So those are going to go on there. Those are going to go on there. And then mug rugs, y'all. These are some of the gifts that we're going to do for the class that we're doing. They said I like to give things away. So I like to give things away. So mug rugs. What do lanyards look like? Marnie. Actually, I have mine. Hold on. Let me go grab mine because I actually wore it inside. I actually wore it inside yesterday. So let me grab it and I'll show you. I will show you. So lanyards. So this is a lanyard. So this is a lanyard I wear every day to work. So the nice thing about these lanyards, guys, is on these, I have zippers on them. I was like, one day I'm like, because I've made lanyards for years. So one day I decided, I'm like, you know what? Let's do one with a zipper. Let's do one with a zipper. So needless to say, this is what you guys are going to learn to do. This is what you guys are going to learn to do next week is making a lanyard. So you can add your ID on there, add the ID on there. So the kit that you're getting, let me show you what comes in the kit. I'll show you what comes in the kit. We're going to open one up here. So, and each one is a little different. So like this one right here. So this kit right here, I'll show you. So it comes with a long zipper. Comes with a long zipper. I've thrown a pin in there on each one. Each one has a different pin. You also get a fabric strip. You get a fabric strip in that kit. You get a little lanyard thing. So the nice thing is these are just the lanyard one, and each one is different. And like I said, I put that on there, and I'm also throwing in because I forgot to put it on the other ones, and I did throw that one in there yesterday. I'm also throwing in a thing for you to clip your lanyard too. So I have one of these going in each one of the bags too. So. But yeah, I wear lanyards every day. It works great, especially when you're walking around and you got a badge into your doors. So Miss Lisa wears lanyards I've made, right, Lisa? I know Miss Nikki has a lanyard I've made. Miss Nikki, I need to get you a kit because you're already paid. I will bring you a kit today. That work? I will bring the kit today. Let's see. You want a cow one there, or you want a flower one, Nikki? Where do you register for the lanyards or for the quilt retreat? So the lanyards is on next week's schedule. The lanyard is for next week's schedule. If you go to my SITE and if you click the lanyard, so it is for next week. So if you go to my SITE, you will have just screenshot that cow. Okay, cow is yours. You screenshot that and then hold on to it. It'll open up my SITE. And then you can go in there and you'll see the lanyards. You'll see the lanyard kits. So, but if you look at my schedule, you'll see what my schedule is for next week. I would have to look. Hold on, I can tell you what day we're doing it next week. And like I said, if you guys go and order today, I will ship it out today. I will get them shipped. Thank you, Cynthia. Let me go. So next week. So next week we're doing, what day are we doing lanyards? Placemats, quilted hoodie, pot holders, towels, Valentine's items, monthly quilt block. Don't forget to, we're doing a monthly quilt block too, guys. We're doing, so lanyards is the following week. So we have 2 weeks. So you have time to order a lanyard kit, guys. guys. You have time to order that lanyard kit because it's the following week. The following week is lanyards. Let me make sure it's on the schedule because I think I have puff embroidery and lanyards on there. Puff embroidery and lanyards. So, but yeah, if you see on here, you'll see that third block. If you click on that and screenshot it and hold on to the code, it'll open up the SITE. So TT does no longer allows me to add my stuff on here. So it's the only way. My daughter-in-law showed me how to do that. So it works out okay. So that's where you can go. Lanyards pill to be out of April? Hold on. What? Unless a bunch of y'all just came in and ordered a bunch. Hold on. Let me look. Let me look. So if you go, when you're on my SITE, thank you. So when you go on here, if you click on shop now, you'll see each one. So some of them are out of stock. Some of them are out of stock, but the other ones, there's quite a few of them in there that you can look at. Quite a few of them in there that you can look at. Hold on, let me show you. I'm going to post, hold on. I will post it in there for you. Go there, April. Click on there. It should take you there. Thank you. I appreciate that. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. You're welcome. You're welcome, April. You are welcome. You are welcome. I appreciate y'all. Y'all, we are almost finished with this other design. We are almost finished with this other design. So thank you for the heart, me. You got to wave at him. He's just the cutest little thing. He's the cutest little thing. So this is the one that we did this morning. So we got this one all stitched out this morning. So now we're finishing stitching the other one here. Once we get finished stitching that one, it's almost done, guys. Almost done. As that's finished stitching out, I can show y'all the abstract quilt that we're going to do on the 2-day virtual retreat. Would you guys like to see the abstract that we're going to do? Because I can show you guys that stuff too. That way, if anybody hasn't seen what we're going to do for the 2-day virtual retreat, I can show you guys that. Okay, I can show you that. Hold on, let me grab it. Let me grab it. Move y'all over here. Don't want to turn y'all. We don't want to go on a, what do you call it? A roller coaster ride again. And I'm going to back y'all up a little bit. That way you can see it a little better. So I'm going to back y'all up. Okay. I'm going to back you up a little bit. Stay there. Stay there. Okay. Okay. So for the and y'all can see the jacket better this way. Isn't that cool? I like, you know what? My husband even said, he goes, that actually looks really nice. And I'm like, well, thank you. Well, thank you. Okay. So 2-day abstract. So abstract is just something I love to do. There is no pattern to it. There's no rhyme or reason where you add those pieces of strips. So the first day, what you're going to do, and this is going to be on Zoom. Like I said, this is going to be on a Zoom. So, and you'll be able to save the recordings on there. And the nice thing is, if you want to show me your side, what you're working on, you're welcome to. You do not have to. That is not a requirement. So, but you have the option to open up your camera and say, hey, Carrie, do you mind helping me with this? Do you mind looking at what I'm doing here and giving me your opinion? Can you look and see what I'm doing on this sewing machine? Absolutely. Absolutely. More than willing. Good morning. Always willing to help you out. So that'll be the nice thing about that 2-day virtual retreat. So the 2-day virtual Zoom retreat, what we're going to be working on is abstract, y'all. we're going to be making mug rugs. You will learn how to do a card. Y'all, this is a postcard. This is a postcard. So that first day, you're going to learn the process. You will learn the process of this, okay? So you'll make a pot holder. You'll make a placemat. I want to make sure that you guys are completely comfortable with doing abstract. That is what we'll do that first day, okay? So the first day will be completely becoming comfortable with it. And you have two different options on two different ways that you can do abstract, okay? And I will I'll share that with you. So second day, y'all are going to make a quilt, okay? It'll be a lap quilt, a wall hanging, something to go on the back of your chair, however you want. Y'all, I stitched this together in a couple hours, okay? We actually did this in a couple hours. So I see that. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Y'all, if you're not giving Miss Off Quilter a follow, give her a follow. She's on in the evening. She is a late one. She's a late one. So give her a follow. She's pretty awesome. But this is what you're going to do. But as you can see, there is no pattern to this. There is no pattern to this. So you are literally going to take and find some theme. You're going to take a theme. So this one was some fun fabric that I printed. I printed these squares off. And then I just took other pieces of fabric and jelly roll strips. Just thank you. I appreciate that. So jelly roll strips, pieces of fabrics, whatever theme you want. This is your quilt, guys. This is your quilt. So what you do is, and so that second day, this is what you're going to do. You will learn how to do this. You're also going to learn how to bind. You're going to learn how to bind my way. I bind a different way, guys, and I don't like binding, but I have found an easy way to bind. So it works out. It completely works out. So you don't have to, but I also quilted on top of the abstract. So that's what all the swirls are. You see all these swirls and stuff in the quilting. So it was done in an embroidery machine, but you do not have to do that. You do not have to do this because it is a quilt as you go. That is a quilt as you go. So thank you very much. I appreciate that. You were awesome. So this is what your 2-day virtual retreat will be. So like I said, that first day, you're going to learn how to do the abstract. And I'm going to make sure you are completely comfortable with the abstract. That second day, you're going to create something. You're going to create something. And like I said, as you can see, there's no rhyme or reason. Thank you. There is no rhyme or reason on that. Hey, Off Kilter, check this out. Look at the jacket we did yesterday. You see this? Thank you. You see this jacket we did yesterday? We did this jacket yesterday. How cool is that? That was fun. When is the 2-day? So the 2-day is, thank you. So the 2-day is on the 6th and 7th. It is on the 6th and 7th of February. So it's a Friday and a Saturday. And like I said, they are recorded. They are recorded. So you'll be able to download them if you are if you're not unable to make it or you're unable to be there for the whole day. It's going to go from 9 to 5. It'll go from 9 to 5. I'll sit and have lunch with you guys on there. Like I said, that 9 to 5, you have me for the whole day. And like I said, you can share your video on your side. If you have questions, we can look and we can troubleshoot it. If you're having questions with your machine, we can troubleshoot the machine. I've got lots of different machines that I've used over the years, and we can do some troubleshooting too. So, and I can give you some pointers. If you have questions on that, we can look at that too. So, but yeah, so thank you very much. And anybody that signed up, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. If you want to sign up, send me a message, or you can get there with the third pinned post on my profile. You can get to there. So I appreciate you hanging out. I really do. Next, what we're going to do. So this is the freestanding lace that we did this morning, and the other one just finished. So let's go ahead and dissolve that other one. So let me get this one. There's that. And I'm putting this over here so I don't forget your lanyard there, Miss Nikki. I need to bring Ashley's too. If Ashley is there, ask her the theme. or I'll just pick her one out. Let me grab this. Quit tracking me. Quit tracking me. My camera is like an AI thing and it likes to track. It likes to track. So I'm going to, instead of, we're going to pop you off. So we're going to pull this out of here. Pull this out of here. I ended up using a lot bigger hoop than I needed. A lot bigger hoop. So I'm going to have the quite a bit of stabilizer that I can use in the smaller hoops. So that'll be okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to trim around this and we're going to get this one dissolved. We will get this one dissolved here. What themes? I'll show you here in a minute. I'll show you what the themes are. If you go on my SITE, you can see there, Miss Nikki. Because I have them all posted there. Okay. Okay, so good morning. Good morning. Okay, so we have this. And as you see in here, you see that there's that stabilizer in there. So this is where this water soluble stabilizer comes from. So you see how this one doesn't have it, all of that stabilizer's gone out of the middle of it. What a pain that would be trying to trim that out of there, right? Okay, that's where the water soluble stabilizer comes in, right? Isn't it fun? So what we do is we trim of that, and now we're going to take, come over this way, come down, and we're going to take, and we are going to throw you in the water. We're just going to throw you in the water there. We're going to let that, I'm going to take a drink of coffee. We're going to let that soak for a minute. It works really well. I don't have any dragons, Miss Nikki. I'll have to look and see. Wait, I may have one. I think I do have one, Miss Nikki. I will look. And I think it's purple. So, okay. So that one, oh, that one did not stick there very well, guys, but that's okay. We're going to pull you over there. That one did not stay very well, guys. Not sure I would recommend this one. So, like I said, I stitch them out. I'll tell you if I recommend or not. Does not look like I recommend this one. Sometimes the ones on E are good. Sometimes they are not. So it depends. It all depends there, guys. So we're going to come back this way. Come back this way on this one. So this one, it turned out pretty, but that did not stay there. That one did not stay there. So it is a hit or miss. It is completely a hit or miss. Yeah, the stabilizer is completely cool. Oh, thank you. Okay, I will get it shipped for you this morning. I will get your lanyard shipped this morning. Like I said, if you guys get them this morning, I will ship them. Can you fix it in the Floriana shop? I might try and play with this. I might try and see if I can fix the stitching on it. So, because I mean, it's a pretty design. It's very pretty. Can you hand sew that back? I don't know. Because the thing is if you look at it, because if you look at the side here, because it should have been attached on each one of those. It should have been attached on each one of those. And for some reason or another, it's not attached. Well, and that one's not attached either. So I don't know, guys. He said, I may play with it because it's a gorgeous little pattern. It's a gorgeous pattern. I like the doily. I do like the doily, but, or I may send a message to her and be like, hey, this is what happened on your design. I would just use the same color thread and use this needle just to stitch it back together. I might. Yeah, like I said, and you're right. It's a hit and miss. It is a hit and miss, and some people are still learning. So, but I'm going to let her know. As be like, hey, I stitched it out. This is what happened. You may want to see if you can update your design. So, If you don't let them know, they don't know. You can't be mad at them. You can't be mad because people are still learning. You know, it's all a learning process. This is all a learning process. And like I said, E is a hit or miss. This one turned out gorgeous. This one turned out gorgeous. So it is very pretty. It is very pretty. Yeah, I will definitely let them know because, like I said, they may not know. They may not know and realize. So I'll let you know how they respond. So I respond well. You know, I respond really well if you let me know that, hey, you're doing that wrong, or hey, you need to update the stitching on that. Just let me know. Just let me know because I'm more than willing to fix what I make. So, but right. So, you know, we learn something new every day. We learn something new every day, which makes it cool. So it makes it very cool. Let me look. I'm going to look and see because Ashley said dragon. I'm going to see. Let me show you guys. I have all kinds of lanyards. I have all kinds. Let's see. And I have fun ones. These are cool too. Never give up. Another side note, did you do a class on the lanyard? So it'll be in 3 weeks. It'll be not this week, not next week, the following week. The following week is Tuesday is lanyard. So it's not this week or next week, it's that following Tuesday. So that is when we're going to do the lanyards. So if you want to get your order in for the kits I created, get those orders in, guys. Get those orders in. Let's look. I'm going to dump these out because, oh, hey, Miss Nikki. Does this work for Ashley? You are very welcome. You are very welcome. This is kind of a dragon because Ashley, see, are you on YouTube or are you on TT? Miss Ashley wanted a dragon. So if you don't see the theme you want, let me know. Ashley's texting me. Okay, does she like this one? Okay, that one is going to Ashley then. That one is going to Ashley. So, like I said, we have all kinds. Check this one out, guys. So this one is purple butterflies. If you're religious, I've got religious ones. Turtles. Anybody like turtles? We have turtles. Turtles are kind of cool. We have, that one doesn't have anything on it. We've got bears. Bears are cute. This one, what is this one? Oh, that one, look, that one's kind of cool too, Nikki. So we have these. New challenge. New challenge. And so we have religious ones. It says, choose you on this day whom ye will serve. But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. So like I said, they're religious. So there's giraffes. The giraffe is cute. The giraffes are cute. Did you ask a question there? Do you have any frogs? Let me see. Frogs. 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 Turtle. Dog. Frogs. I'm not seeing. Hold on. Let me see if I have more in my drawer here. What are you doing, dude? Quit. Hold on. We're going to look here. I have a drawer. I have a drawer of. I may have a. There's an owl. Those are blank. There's stars and lights. I have a really cool turtle one. This one's a turtle one. This one's kind of cool. Come back this way. Come back this way. a turtle one. This is my like my junk drawer here. Yeah, I don't think I have a turtle. I don't think. Stay positive. Let me look at my pins. Hold on. Let me look at my pins. Because I give you guys all a pin too. You guys get all a pin. So let's look, see if I got a frog pin. Doom. Anybody likes to be my Huckleberry? I have some fun. I don't have a frog. I don't have a frog. Anybody like Tombstone? This one says, I'll be your Huckleberry. Is that not cute? These are so these are pins. Can you show us your lanyard? I'm interested to see what it looks like completely. Absolutely. Absolutely. Here, let me back you guys up. Back you guys up. And you're going to be making your own lanyard. You'll make your own lanyard. So this is my lanyard. This one's mine. So like I said, this one has one of these on there. And the nice thing is I have this clip on here. So with this clip, I can actually take that off and I can take one of these and clip it on there. So it just clips right on there. So that's the nice thing about having the little clip thing. It just clips right back on there for you. And it has that. So, but you have the pins, you have pins here. I throw pins on there. You get to choose your own theme of pins. They're all kinds. And then the nice thing is with the zipper, you can have it as tight or as loose as you want. It's your choice. It is your choice on there. So, but that's what we'll be making this, not next week, but the following week. So if you want a kit, let me know. If you don't see the theme and you've seen a theme of one that I had today, I do. Yeah, I put it, I don't know. I had that idea one day that I'm like, you know what? I'm going to throw a zipper on there. Thank you. Because I didn't used to throw zippers on there, but I was like, you know what? Hey, when I worked pediatric oncology, we used to wear the lanyards like that so we could put the pins on, right? And y'all, if you go to your local quilt store, I have to show you. If you go to your local quilt store, where's my pins? Where is my pins? I have some cool, I think it's in this one. Is it in this one? They are. So I have some cool pins. I have some cool pins that I got. So I like to change my pins out. So if you go to your local quilt store, you can get these. Good morning, Suzanne. You can get these. So they're kind of fun. So I like these. These are not included. These ones are not included. These are mine. I would trade pins with the kids. Right? Isn't it fun, Irie? It is a lot of fun. So, but your local quilt store has those. But I throw a pin in. If you've seen a pin or something, I throw one of those just to get you started, just to have some fun. Like I said, when I went to Florida last time, I went and found a Goofy. And you can see I have an embroidery machine on there. And then I have one that says, what is this one? Just a reminder, you're awesome. So that one, so just some fun stuff. So, but they're fun to make. If you wear, dude, you need to quit. If you wear lanyards and stuff, they're fun to make. And why not make your own? So, so we're going to learn that in, like I said, not this week, not next week, the following Tuesday. It's already on schedule for the following Tuesday. So if you want a kit, get in there and order your kit. Like I said, I will ship them. And whoever ordered today, I will ship them today. So I will go in once we get off here and get them all packaged up and shipped out. So, right? Yes, I know. Yes. So it'll be fun. It's a lot of fun. And y'all, don't be scared of the zippers, because zippers are easy. These are really easy to make. So we'll probably be able to make a few of them on the live. So we'll probably be able to make a few of them. Huh? What do you think? You think so? Yeah, you think so? Super fun. Super fun. Any questions? Any questions, guys? We got about 4 more minutes on here. 4 more minutes. Good morning. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Do the kits come with instructions or we have to make the live? So the live will be recorded on there. So they do not come with the instructions. So, but the live is recorded over on YT. Can you post your site on here? Let's see if I can type. Can I type a message in here? Will it let me type a message? Doom. How can I do that? I could possibly, let's see if I can do this. Add a sticker. Let's see. That is not what I wanted. Boards. Can I do a board? Use, edit, delete. That didn't work. Can anybody type my website in there? So the zipper. So the zipper is like this. The zipper is like this. Yeah, I can show you on my other phone. Let me show you on my other phone. So the site is, hold on. If you go Chickadee Treasures. Thank you, Diana. Diana, so can I pin that? Pin. Miss Diana gave you the information for it. It does not scratch my neck. No, I wear this every day, y'all. I wear this. See, it does not scratch my neck at all because the zipper is to the outside. The zipper is to the outside, and these are. It was kicking your pin out. Yeah, it works out really well. So let me show you. So when you go to the SITE, so this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like on there. So when you go there, let me come back over here. So when you go there, this is what you see. So if you scroll down, you'll see my classes in there. So here is my 2-day. There is my 2-day that you can sign up. So you guys can sign up for the abstract. The abstract one is there, and then I have a 1-day quilting in the retreat too. Thank you, Cynthia. So, and then if you scroll down from there, you'll see do-it-yourself lanyard kits. Okay. On the do-it-yourself lanyard kits, what you do is it says shop now. So you click that shop now, and then you'll see the ones I have available. If you see one in there, if you've seen something today that you want and it's not in there, let me know. Because I have the ones in there because we have out of stock on 2, 3. So it looks like we still have a few in there available. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's still 7 available in there, y'all. So get in there and get your order on those. Get in there and get your order on those. So, and sign up for the class. Sign up for the abstract class. We're going to have fun on that abstract day. We are going to have lots of fun. And like I said, I will be giving a quilt away too. So thank you for the follows. Thank you for the follows, guys. Okay. I am going to let you guys go. What are we doing tomorrow? What are we doing tomorrow? I forgot what we're doing tomorrow. Hold on. I got to look, see what are we doing tomorrow? So tomorrow is mug rugs. We are doing mug rugs tomorrow, guys. So we will do mug rugs on the regular sewing machine because I want to do them both ways. So we'll do a mug rug on the regular sewing machine so y'all can see that you don't have to have an embroidery machine to do mug rugs. Okay. So mug rugs, if you guys want to know what a mug rug is, mug rugs. This is a mug rug. Mug rugs are for your coffee. Mug rugs are for your coffee. So tomorrow, on the same design you've used before, the frame one, So we'll probably do these. So we'll probably do this mug rug tomorrow, unless you have a different one you want to do, Diana. We'll probably do this mug rug tomorrow, and then the one without doing the regular hoop, we'll figure it out. So coffee and snacks, right? Coffee and snacks. Yes, exactly, Cynthia. Exactly. So the set I bought from Designs for Juju, I love that one. It is literally, thank you for the heart me. I appreciate it. That is literally my go-to. That is literally my go-to. Good morning, Shannon. Thanks for joining. I'm sorry, but we're fixing to hop off here. So anyways, anybody that is new to me, Monday through Friday, 4:30 to 6:30 in the morning, Mountain Standard Time. So that is when I am here. So I know. Maybe when time changes, you'll be able to hop on. You'll be able to hop on. So, but anyways, so tomorrow's mug rugs. Let's have some fun with mug rugs tomorrow. Yeah. So, all right. You guys have a wonderful day. Happy Tuesday to you. And I will be, is today Tuesday? What is today? Today is Wednesday, isn't it? What is today? Yes, today's Wednesday. My gosh, I'm losing my mind. Yeah. Time change makes it so much easier. Wednesday. Thank you. Wow. Today's Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. Okay. Today's Wednesday, hump day, shot day. It's shot day. I always call Wednesday shot day. But anyways, okay. So happy Wednesday to y'all. Hopefully all y'all have a wonderful Wednesday, and I will see y'all tomorrow. And like I said, if you did an order this morning, I will get it shipped out this morning for you. So, and I appreciate y'all's orders. I really appreciate y'all's orders. So, hey, Carrie, before you go, do you have a calendar online? No, but not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Maybe I need to create that calendar. So I will create a calendar. Maybe I'll do that. So maybe at lunch today, I'll see if I can create a calendar that way and add it to my site. Thank you for the idea. Thanks for the idea. You are very welcome. You are very welcome. So, but anyways, if you have any information or have any questions or anything, send me a message. I do reply to those messages, guys. I do reply. So if I miss it, ping me because I'll go back and find it. So anyways, y'all have a wonderful day. Thank you again for joining. And always see y'all tomorrow. I will see y'all tomorrow.